Hi, this is Brad Sasser, and I am back here in our dining room and having fun with my little daughter, Rachel, who just stuck her hand on the thing. Oh, you're okay. And we were going to look at her little bonsai tree, or her little shimpaku juniper that we're going to turn into a bonsai. And she's all happy to help me, or she was a second ago, and she was trying to kill a tree, and I just stopped her, so now that's why she's not too terribly happy. But anyway, we are going to go and see what we can do with this shimpaku juniper, and we are going to, first of all, I'm going to take it out of the pot, and we're going to go down through the dirt and find out where the roots start, because I found a lot of these shimpaku junipers, or a lot of these that I've gotten that are these little trees, have been rooted with cuttings, and this one actually has a root right there, so that's not entirely the case with this one. But a lot of the cuttings don't start roots until about down in here, so a lot of times your trunk is a lot longer than you were thinking to begin with. So we're going to start with that, and I'm going to go find out what we have to begin with the roots and how things are going with that, and then we will pot it into this pot here that she has picked out for her tree, and we are going to put it in there, and then once it's in that pot, then we will start with the wiring and pruning of the tree to start the shape. Okay, well, we got this basically undone now, and we are going to see here, and like I suspected, this one actually does have roots fairly right to the top of the soil, which is really good. It's got a really good substantial root mass, as you can see here. And then I just found out that this one that was kind of right by it actually has a pretty good sized root coming off of it and things. So we're gonna, and it's lower down, we don't really want it first branch being in the dirt. So we are going to chop that off, and we might be able to make that into a separate plant and later into another bonsai, which would be a lot of fun. So we'll go with that. As you've seen probably on other bonsai videos, this is the setup for the pot. We usually put in a screen to cover this huge hole in the bottom so no dirt falls through, and then you put the wires around, and I usually just go through, since there's only one hole in this pot, I just kind of loop it through, and so you can kind of see it like that, and so it holds it in, and then you wire your tree in there to hold it in place. And at this stage, though, this tree is not really much bigger than the pot, or substantial, so it's not entirely needed if you don't want to wire it in, but it does help when you're moving it around to style it and things, to keep the tree more secure. Okay, well, this is what I ended up doing. I put it sideways a little bit at an angle because it was a very straight, upright tree. So it's at that angle now. And this is everything I got out of it. So not a whole lot, but it definitely has opened up quite a bit. And then I thinned out the top and things. I was wondering about this one over here that was just a big nub, if I can find it now. And whether I should just cut it out and work with it, but it actually ends up right here, and I think it actually fits fairly well with its design right now. So I think I'm going to leave it, and we will see what happens, because it does end up being a fairly good, you can't really see it in this, but there's a very tight kind of clump and branches in the very top here. Maybe that better that right there. You can kind of see it, V's and Y's a few different times. And it's just really thick. right in there. So we will see what we end up doing with that. But that is what happened, and we'll see how it goes with that one. Though the trunk is, I think, actually a little bit thicker than my other one, which is this one right here. And that one, I think that would be the front, I was saying. This one, the front, would probably be about right there, I would say. Because it's, yeah, there, or maybe that one. That one's kind of needed to go that way a little bit. But I think it will be that one. That would probably be more of the front. And that branch needs to stay down just a little bit better.
Dad.
But it's actually along with the side of the pot, so I thought I did pretty good with that maneuvering. But anyway, we'll go with that. What?
I want to show this.
You want to show your tree?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to tell us about it, or do you want me to tell them about it?
You do.
Okay, this is Matthew right here, my son. That we are also going to do this tree with him. We're going to finish it tomorrow. We started it earlier today, and it is a juniper, common juniper, compact common juniper. That normally, as you can tell, it normally sits like that, and it's very upright and very skinny. And so we are going to, as you can see, we started wiring a little bit, and he's doing this one more, so we're going to finish it tomorrow and stuff. But we started wiring down some of the branches, and we'll see what it ends up being. And the next video we'll show you kind of that, along with some of the other trees his brothers have all been working on. So with that, we'll say bye.